Hey, welcome to another episode of Palm Trees and Progress Presents on NBC KCAA 102.3 FM, 106.5 FM, and 1050 AM in the Inland Empire and worldwide on all streaming platforms. I'm your host, Eric Xavier Solosario, and joined with us as always the better half of the show, Andrew Berkeley Big Dog Tavares. Beep, 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 bum, bum, bum.
Hey, relax.
Hey, guys, take it easy, Hey, and also, take that lampshade off your head, fellas out there in the live studio audience. Y'all partying too darn hard, yo. Oh. What is that, a buzz ball in your hand? What do you got going on over there? Oh, nope, it's just a flask. It's just a nice little hydro flask. What is that, a Yeti? You seem like a Yeti guy for us. What was that? Not a sponsorship, but let's give him some airtime. As always, we got a great show planned for the listeners. We'll be chopping it up, going over some news articles that we pretend to read and skim. And you know what, Andrew, like I mentioned earlier this week when we saw each other and today, when we text messaged. Well, I guess I text messaged and I got late responses from you. But I figured we'd go a solo dolo style. You know, we've been having a lot of guests and shout out to all the guests we've been having. Brett Morris, Noah James, Cam Gnarly, everybody, Destruct, But I figured, you know what? Let's have a good old solo dolo episode when, guests were a little bit more, rare and just chop it up and go over some more news articles. Does that sound cool?
Sounds good to me, man. A leap year edition.
Oh, leap year edition. Let's go. Is that this month where it defines the leap year?
We got an extra day tomorrow.
So it's the 29 days in Feb? Is that what we got?
Yeah. So for all the February 29th babies out there, happy birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Every 4 years, so congratulations.
Give him a little bit more of a applause for that. But I'm looking for it right now. I lost it, but give some applause for
that's a tough birthday.
Oh, man.
That's a tough birthday.
I know. I remember meeting people, do you remember in elementary school when you, met your first, leap year baby and they were, technically only how many years old or something like that?
Maybe 3. I'm like, wow, you're only 3 years old?
It's doing pretty good for your alliteration and dictation for 3 years old,
Actually, you know what? He might have been 2.5 at that
time. Depending on what...
when I met
presidential election was going on during that time. Need that extra day, dude. Let's go.
But yeah, that's true. That's a good point. I always thought about that. My first time meeting a February 29th kid, it threw me off. I'm like, so what do? Do you celebrate on the 1st, the 28th, or do you just act like it doesn't exist?
Oh, dude. Harry Potter's parents would for sure be like, no. You get it every 4 years, okay? And that's about it. And every 4 years, we're going to Chuck E. Cheese, and you'll be happy. You hear me?
Oh, you know what? That would be a good, anniversary, a wedding anniversary, or just, a dating anniversry. You only have to celebrate it every 4 years.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, you're fully committed. You know what? Tomorrow, I might ask someone to be my girlfriend. Yeah, tomorrow I might ask someone to be just a random person. I don't know, to be my girlfriend and be like, we have anniversary every 4 years. So, and you know what? When I will forget, inevitably, it'll be a little bit harder for me. I'll probably get in more trouble. Be like, oh, you forgot, dude. So, Andrew,
this is on the calendar.
We read a lot of cool articles, little things we sent back and forth, especially because last week we didn't get to cover any. And usually when we have super dope guests, we kind of get lost in conversation and rather than regurgitate news articles that I read off of wasted Instagram or puberty. What do you think it's puberty? The other page I always send you?
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Publicity?
I know. That doesn't sound right, though. It doesn't seem right. It doesn't feel right.
I don't know.
Yeah, well, or NPR. We take strange news and UT. I forgot the other website we stole stuff from. Never plagiarizing, paraphrasing, and regurgitating. But, yeah, man. Just before we get into the news, how was your weekend, bro? I know I had the pleasure of seeing you and the fam on Sunday. But how was your Friday and Sat?
Friday. Let's see. Friday was good. Just hung out, watched the Lakers game, and then Saturday we kind of just did a little bit more. It was my dad's birthday, so we went to Christian's house and my older brother's house. We all got together there. hung out for a while, and then yeah, just called it a night because we had a surprise 70th for our aunt on Sunday, and where I got to see you. So yeah, we kind of took it easy on Saturday, but had a good time. For
Oh
sure,
man,
celebrate.
happy birthday to
him.
your father, my godfather, my Nino. Happy birthday, Theo King. Up, 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 up. Absolute legend. Fans of the show may remember stories of you bringing him up, like you guys running late to like an airport or like a plane, and him just like
yeah.
just throwing. Go for it, Andrew. I feel like I don't want to butcher the story, but
Oh yeah, no. We were at the Kid Rock bar down in Nashville.
Love it.
Our flight was at 4:30, and the airport's maybe like 15 minutes away from downtown Nashville. So then we hung out for a while, maybe an hour before our flight. Me and my dad decided to have a couple drinks, and they only play like live music there in Nashville. So we asked for "I'm Drunk on a Plane" to be played, and we were walking out of the bar with our last drink, chugging it. We were pretty buzzed, and then we got in our Uber, drove to the airport, met up with my family, and it was funny. It was a great time. We were definitely drunk on a plane.
oh, I love it. You know what? I gotta say, it's not even that story, and it just shows how much of a legend your father, my Nino, is. I think it might have been you younger, you guys running late to somewhere, and him like chucking a ice chest, that one that has wheels, like over his shoulder, and carrying a bunch of luggage before you guys miss it. Yeah. You said, yeah, I think Strider might have been on the episode. You guys were just talking about like OC dads just like pulling out brute strength when they need it, and just like basically him tossing the big ol' ice chest with the wheels, a little roller ice chest over his shoulder, and then carrying all your stuff too, and being like, we gotta go, we're gonna miss something.
Yeah, the amount of times he's done that, right now I can't remember on point, but the amount of times that man has stepped up and just dad strength something, whether it be carrying something, carrying the kids, cooler, luggage, whatever it was, he always steps up, dude. It's crazy. I'm lucky to have a dad that weighs 240. I always tell people he's a tank.
Yeah. Barrel-chested man. Let's go, dude. I'm still trying to use the shake weight, hopefully, to be able to get to I between you and me and all the audience, dude, I do sometimes brag. I'm like, yeah, I kind of have like my Nino's like chest and shoulders. Like I kind of have that. Like, you know what I mean? Like if it was like shrunken and like not taken care of and not like worked out, like that's kind of what I have. But like, it's there. The potential's there, and that's all I need.
Speaking of that, that's so funny. So I work from home.
You guys talked about how we have the similar chests. Oh, sick, dude. Thank you. Oh my God.
I feel like we're familiar. We're built a little the same. Definitely have the same chest and shoulders. But me working from home remotely, I've never really met my coworkers, so they only see from here up. Mm-hmm. And sometimes they'll see like broad chest. Maybe I'm sitting straight at whatever it is.
Yeah.
And so one of my bosses, I finally had like a trip where they flew me out to go meet everybody, and one of my bosses was like, "Oh, Andrew, I just kind of thought you'd be a little bit different." And I was like, what?
Well, yeah, what does that mean?
Supposed to mean? She was like, I don't know. She's like, usually you sound throaty over the. She says I sound throaty over the intercom, like over the.
Oh my God! And you always look tired. What is this late? Are they roasting you, dude? Are you getting nagged?
She what? And we just had a fun like outing too.
Love it.
So she's roasting me, and then she's like, "Yeah, and I thought you were really fit," and I'm like, "Damn."
Oh, what?
She's like, because I always see your broad shoulders. She's like in your chest in the video call.
And those traps, bro. You got those traps. Look at them. They're so defined. Let's go, dude.
She got me though. She roasted me. It was funny.
You know what? That's awesome, bro. Can you imagine if you said something about her? I also thought you would have just from the video. Never mind. Let's not get into it.
Yeah. Well, and to start it off, my team is like 25, 30 people. There's 2 guys and 28 girls. So yeah, it wouldn't have gone well. We're not
Well, I'm glad that you got body shamed at your company outing by your boss or whatever it sounds like, maybe.
Yep, and our human resource is a computer website.
Yes. Oh, I love it. I'm stoked for that. Dude, so I was a little on our Sunday outing with the fam. I was a little worried because I had to work Sunday and I didn't get out till like 12 and everyone was already meeting by 12. I was like, oh man, I wonder how long I'm gonna be able to kick it with the fam. I hope, we get to kick it longer and we kind of rally. Oh, we didn't leave till like 5 p.m. That was the best. That was a good.
We locked it down back there for sure.
Oh, we.
You know what? Actually, speaking of it, since we're talking about the
Go
party,
off.
shout out to Robert
Go off, Queen.
and Louise.
Theo Luis is probably tuned in, and Robert's probably like paying off his imaginary wife that he paid to like just be there and meet the family.
How much do you think you paid her to come on Sunday?
I mean, if
That
it's
was-
anything what my standard
Did
is, $20.
you
Like, I mean, but also I have a little different lower standard.
It had to be at least 150 because she remembered us and she was like, you know what? I know you guys don't think I'm real. You know what?
So like that's the premium package that she paid for. Like if it was the standard, it'd be 20. You know what I mean? And then she would have been
And
like,
to remember like
oh,
note cards
yeah.
about everybody and put a joke in it.
you know what? Now that you mention that, I thought she had tattoos on the inner part of her forearm, but I'm starting to think I remember now. Throughout the evening, it started getting sloppier and messier. I think it was just like a pen, like a ballpoint pen of like notes, little like, you know what I mean, sheets and stuff like that. Well, good for her. And our Theo Luis might be adding to the show pretty soon. I got his resume and pretty stoked for that.
Whoa, Theo
What?
Luis, we got Junior, you know, maybe he needs to work on his resume a little bit.
Oh man.
You know, I'm taking a look at it right now, and I'm looking. You know, it just doesn't seem like there's a lot of.
nothing that's reaching out to you.
Yeah, you know, if I was a recruiter, you know, I only got 10 seconds, 15 seconds to look at each resume, and it's just like, you know what? But he uses our name.
Wow.
He uses our.
I'd be a horrible recruiter. I can't not read anything in less than like a minute, an hour, depending on how many. No, I wouldn't be able to read. I don't know how to read, you guys. I'm telling you this right
Well, yeah, I was just about to say, don't lie.
now. I wanted to impress you and all the
No,
listeners
like,
and everyone that's
read.
tuned in via kcaaradio.com, watching the live stream and watching the later streams on YouTube and stuff like that. Oh, by the
Is
way,
that how you do commercials.
that's
Like,
pretty
Do you like hear the sound in your headset and then you repeat it?
Yeah. Yeah. It's I forget the term for it, but it's I learned by hearing, by listening. Yeah. Like ABBA, I believe ABBA learned how to sing over here because they're like Swedish. ABBA learned how to speak,
Oh, ABBA,
sing.
ABBA, sorry.
Yeah.
My internet, sorry.
It's the lag. It's the lag. But
It sounded like Abby. ABBA. What's the difference?
So before we get into the news, a couple cool things I guess I could brag about that we haven't talked about. Was it on Thursday? Was it Thursday? No, Friday. Went to go see the homies Chad and JT and the big homie Strider Wilson up in the Brea Improv, about a stone's throw away from you. How far is that from you, Andrew? That you didn't make it? It was about like 5 minutes away, 10 minutes away.
7, yeah.
Oh gosh!
15 on my bike.
Next
15 on
time.
my bike.
First of all, what kind of bike do you have, and when's the last time you whipped it out? And why don't you ever invite me to ride on the pegs, bro? I'll ride on the pegs, the handlebar, whatever.
It's those big shoulders, man. You carry a lot of weight.
You're right, and it's
And the
all.
chest.
Yeah, thank you. That is so sweet.
Your chest would be bumping me.
Oh man, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Is it a Huffy? Is it a Huffy or Schween? A nice little Schween.
It's a giant bike.
Oh, sick, dude. Nice. Got probably a couple speeds on there. Let's go, dude.
So was it Stoke?
Oh, dude, Matt Stoke. Shout out to the Stoke Nation. Shout out to the Stoke boys, the Stoke Lords. Absolute legends over there.
I'm so jealous. You got to tell the people.
Oh, dude.
You were part of this. I've been waiting for them to, release the reels or the Instagram show, like whatever it is. I want to see you get heckled.
Oh, dude, yeah, it was the best. I was able to bless the homies with some gear, some Palm Trees in Progress gear. Check out palmtreesinprogress.com or at Palm Trees in Progress, our Instagram and all social media platforms. Bless them with some merch because Strider rocks some on his sick podcast, History is Dank. He rocks some Palm Trees in Progress gear. So I was like, yeah, hey, what's your shirt size again, bro? I want to bless you with some more. So he let us know. So I gave a bunch of gear, some for his dank fiance or fake dank wife. I'm sorry, not fake, dank wife. And for a while they were all wondering if she was fake. So she's real. But blessed them with stuff. Threw it to them in the middle of their set, and dude, they ended up rocking their freaking my hat, the Palm Trees of Progress gear hats during their sets, and it was awesome. And I got trolled a lot. They were like, "Oh, Eric, what's up?" or something like, and just it was a lot. It was a lot of bullying. I guess I got bullied by the boys, but it was a good time. It was a good time.
Tell the people what you told me. You said that they were focusing too much on you. It felt unfair.
Oh, there was a point where I felt like it was a lot of like us having a conversation, and I get a little in my head because I'm high sometimes, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to be like I never want to be that obnoxious guy at a comedy show or a regular show, you know what I mean? And so one of the questions they asked me to, I was like, oh, yeah. Just kind of like very lightly said something. It was basically like I got timid out of nowhere, and they're like, "What the heck?" So
like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Where's the juice?
Where
Where's the energy?
I know. The juice was loose. The juice was loose, and someone got murdered, which was luckily not me. And the week prior, I was able to see the legends Bobby Lee and Andrew Santinos at the LA Comedy Store. I never made it out there. Met a lot of cool people out there. A lot of people from like out of country, man. Like some Australian dude was sitting next to us, and he's like, "Oh, you guys are from Riverside? Like, you guys must be here all the time." We're like, "No, this is our first time ever here. I'm not making the trip out here ever." And he's like, "Oh," he was kind of disappointed in us. He's like, "Dude, there's like legends here all the time," and it was a good time. Should I go into the Bobby Lee story?
Yeah, jump into it.
Okay, it was okay. Right, it was pretty cool. Well, I went with a female friend of mine, and she was wearing a dress with a little bit of cleavage on it, I suppose, and that's why I asked. And we were lucky to sit front row, and very very right front row and stuff. So I see Bobby Lee doing a stand up, doing his joke. In the middle of a joke, I kind of see him like pan to us, a little left and right, like oh. And then I'm pretty sure he's not checking me out. And I tell my homegirl, I'm like, "Hey, it looks like Bobby Lee's checking you out. Like, good for you." And she's like, "Oh, I thought so, but I don't know." And then we're just making a joke about it. And then like mid joke, he stops. He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, but your girlfriend's breastises are just so juicy and voluptuous." And I just wanted to like just was giving her a compliment. And I was just like, "Oh, thank you." And he's like, why the heck are you saying thank you? It's not like you made them or anything. And I'm like, I don't know why I said thank you. Sorry. It had a pretty smart comeback, but it's not radio friendly. So, but he did say that's pretty cool.
That was you know what? I'm sorry. That was a different story.
And also, but I didn't tell you this. The Australian dude that was next to me, after I said that, he's like, nice one. And then gave me knuckles too.
Funny. Yeah, you made his trip.
It was a good old time, man.
I need to get out there then.
Yeah.
Shout out to that's the LA Comedy Store.
Yes, the LA Comedy Store. Oh, saw Pauly Shore, dude. Cheese we saw. Yeah, it was great. It was great.
Dope. Sorry, you cut out. I could not hear you except for the end. I heard the whistle.
I said cheese we saw. So it's cool. I mean, honestly, I don't blame you. I blame the cheese weasels. The cheese weasels all out and about. Yeah. Next time we'll have to go, Andrew. It'll be nice. You, me, and is it an episode if you don't bring up your lady?
Antonia.
Oh, Angie's got a girlfriend. Whoa, awesome. Rub it in our face, why don't you?
She sucks.
Oh man, I guess.
You miss her?
So I guess I could also bring up. I'm rocking my Demon Slayer shirt. Shout out to my daughter, Demon Slayer. One of my Christmas presents. Had the pleasure of watching the Demon Slayer movie this past weekend on Saturday, the day after the Brea improv show. Don't know how it happened, bro, but all like you heard from our Theo George, I was throwing up, bro, like all Saturday. So I don't know. I only had like a couple of beers, but like, oh man, I was sick, just throwing up all day. Had the Demon Slayer tickets that I already purchased for like 3:20 p.m. Eventually was able to rally around that time. I was feeling good. Went to the AMC, got us some popcorn, got some deep fried mac and cheese bites. And I was like, oh, beer line's empty. I'm gonna go get a little nice Stone IPA or Lagunitas. I forgot what I got. Get myself a beer. I'm feeling good. Sit down. I take a sip, bro. Oh, it takes me back down to hungover. And I'm like, oh, this brightly colored, vivid, beautiful anime. Just huge screen, just messing up my eyes. I'm like, oh.
Were you thinking about it the entire time?
A little bit. I was enjoying it. Great movie, great time. But I was coming in and out of it. I'm like, oh. And obviously, like I told you, it was a $13 beer. I'm not gonna just leave that. I didn't finish it. I didn't sip. I maybe had like a couple sips out of it, and then like I was like, oh, maybe I'll walk around the movie theaters and check out all the cool little posters of movies that are coming out with my daughter. And before I knew it, we saw the posters, and I was like, there's an exit right there through the side. Let's go. Allegedly, of course.
Allegedly. No, that's definitely the way to go. I mean, on Sunday you definitely were lacking a little bit.
I was was I looking a little flush or pale?
As a dog would say, rough.
You're not wrong. And Andrew, why don't you tell everyone about how much I ate for a dog?
I'm gonna keep that one on the DL, but yeah, no, I think the amount of people that came up to you, and I just had to point it out to everybody. I'm like, look how much Eric's ate, just to everybody. I think it was Brianna, your sister, Brian, just everybody. If somebody came up to say hi to me and I was like, did you see how much Eric's eating?
This fool's eating too much. Like, it's an issue.
Yeah, I was like, dude, slow down. And then people looked at his plate like, what? It was great.
I feel like the waitress for sure came up a couple times expecting me to like complain. Like, she's like, oh, is everything good here? And like looked at my plate, and then I was like, no, I'm good. I'm just a little high and I'm not high enough, actually. I'm not high enough. If I gotta smoke a little more, then I get an appetite. Man, I also. What was it? I'm sorry.
I said people were worried, but the best part was Gracie going, oh, Daddy had a rough night.
And it was before I got there, because my mom picked her up and took her, because I headed straight from work, and as soon as I go, I'm like,
she was being so sweet. She was just being.
my sweet daughter just threw me under the bus, and she's like,
it was great.
Oh yeah, no, Dad was not. What did she say? I'm sorry.
Yeah, she's like, swallow that pill.
Oh,
she set you up before you even got there.
Yes, what a legend, man. And you know what? I will say, I kind of like try to come at you sideways when I was like, dude, you didn't even eat your tortillas. And to my plate that's untouched, you're like, you didn't eat anything, bro. What are you talking about?
I will say, I order flour tortillas all the time, and I never eat them. I don't eat the tortillas.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I never do.
Well, while we got you in the hot seat, what are we going, corn or flour?
It's flour, man.
Oh, all day, right? All day. If you do, you order flour for a reason. You won't ever eat them, but like
if I choose, if I feel like, man, you know what, this breakfast needs some tortillas, I have the one I want. I at least ordered the one I want.
Yeah, you're the one that I want. Flour tortillas.
I know the viewers can't see. I'm looking up for the belly, the portion below.
Yeah, you don't want to get more body shamed by people who meet you out in public. Like, oh, Andrew, I figured you'd a little more yoked. Dude, I get it for sure. My camera's like set up a certain area too, where like it's very complimenting, except for my multiple chins. But my beard hides that. So I think I'll be good.
Yeah, you're right. It does look like you've been working out on your forearms.
Just one forearm's looking sick,
that
dude.
Right one?
That right one? My dominant arm is? I mean, what's up, dude? I've been lonely. What's going on? By the way, the P-Hub award show's coming pretty soon. Pretty stoked for that. Are you guys ready? Who you voting for?
For all the listeners, why don't you explain what that is?
Oh, the Hub. They should know. They should know the Hub award shows is coming up pretty soon. Asa Akira is going to be. She was nominated for something pretty cool. I saw that today on my Instagram. I was talking to some coworkers about it today. It was the nicest.
Did she just perform at the Super Bowl like 2 years ago?
Yeah, that's who it was. I forgot. She came out with the guitar. She's like, yeah, I think that's who it was. Oh my gosh. Oh. But before we get into the news, Andrew, we gotta watch this show. You and Antonia have to watch this show that I just got into like past week. It's called From Couple to Thruple, and it's on Peacock, an NBC streaming service, and it's like a dating match show where these couples who are looking for a third partner. So it's like 5 couples meet up somewhere in like a nice little paradise, and there's like 15 singles, and they choose who they want. Bro, it is hilarious. It's a great show. You gotta check it out. From Couple to Thruple. Yeah, and then by the way, I'm watching it. It's on Peacock. I'm assuming like they're not gonna show that much because it's basically what I assume I'm watching on NBC. And then, there's this chick getting undressed once a couple finds their third partner or whatever and turns into the titular throuple. She's like getting undressed behind like a little, little like closet area. And then I'm like, wow, the camera's getting kind of close to oh man, I wish I knew other parts of the nipple.
Oh, I know one starts with the A, areola.
Areola. It's getting close to the areola. That's crazy. I don't think you could show. They never showed that in The Office. I'll tell you that right now. And or Community. And then her bra comes completely off, and you get full nips, bro. You're watching full nipples on Peacock, and I was like, whoa, what am I watching? Then from there, the like the bedroom scenes, like in most reality shows where like they're hooking up, and it looks like the night vision predator kind of view. Where it's like,
are you talking about Jersey Shore?
Just like that. When people get taken to the smoosh room, and it's like it's almost as if the predator's being a voyeur and just watching them. That's the view of it. Right. But my guy, I'm telling you right now, it's so much more like you see a lot more undersheets. Like,
that's kind of
yeah, thrusting going from multiple places. It's insane. Check it out. From Couple to Thruple, man. Like, good show. Great trash television.
With everybody, your what's the Peacock? I don't have Peacock.
You don't have Peacock?
Can you share that password?
Yeah. I'm gonna share that password like you and your college friends did with the Naughty America website.
You know what, dude? I work for NBC. I should get Peacock for free.
You know what? I'll send you that in the DMs. You know what? It's going down in the DMs. It's gonna go down in the DMs. Free? Yes. Yeah.
Whew. All right.
Yeah, but you know what? Actually, now that you're on that, the first episode I saw, I didn't even like sign in to watch it on Peacock. I just saw it like on, because Peacock has like it for free or certain episodes for free without logging in or anything. Which made me kind of like shocked. Man, if me in middle school knew this was available, I'd be all over it. I'm like, oh, this is my new show to watch. If there's a chance of seeing like an areola, oh, dude. Hashtag free the areolas, am I right?
Speaking of areolas.
Let's go on. I'm ready to talk about areolas.
No, shout out to you and your websites, your plethora of websites for movie streaming. I don't know if you've seen the movie Anyone But You. It's a rom-com new one.
Is it good? I have seen it on the website to torrent web movies, but I haven't watched it yet.
That is the alleged website I was talking about, but
go on.
Yeah, no, definitely. Antonia saw it in the theaters like maybe 3 weeks ago, and then she told me it was a really good rom-com, one of her like most recent favorites, and we watched it last night. It was pretty good. I definitely would recommend watching it. It wasn't like anything new, anything crazy, but I don't know. I guess I just can't. I'm a big Adam Sandler in rom-coms.
Oh yeah, dude, awesome. But you know what? While you bring it up, what is other like Antonia's favorite recent rom-coms? Did she have like a couple? Like, I like the other one that's more. Well, let's talk. Girl talk. Let's go, dude.
Is that what we're doing?
Dude, where's the champagne at? Because we need our champagne glasses like we did. Girl talk.
Girl talk. All right. You know what? We got to call in Luis. Why don't we just call him in?
Oh.
I bet you this guy has rom-coms like crazy.
Oh yeah, I mean he's living with nothing but ladies in his household, so he's probably doesn't. He gets outvoted all the time. Anytime it's movie night.
All right. Well, if he's listening live, what number should he call?
Luis, if you're listen live, if you're living live, do that too. But if you're listening live, go ahead and dial 909-792-5222, 1-909-792-5222. 909-792-KCAA. And, dude.
792-5222. But that's not enough.
5222.
Oh, there's 3 twos?
Yeah, that's 2 twos. KCAA. but that Jennifer Lawrence, that J-Law movie, dog. That was pretty good. The Netflix J-Law movie.
Ooh, I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, I don't know what it's called, but like Hard Feelings or No Hard Feelings or something like that. It's a pretty good one. But yeah, No
Netflix?
Hard Feelings. Yeah, it's a Netflix OG. What is other ones that like?
Hard feelings. I mean, with Valentine's and every day. I mean, with everything we were watching, Friends with Benefits, Valentine's Day.
Oh, was that the
50
Justin Timberlake movie?
Yeah, dude, I like that one.
Yeah, no,
like
it's a good one. It's a good one. Doesn't his like dad just smoke
it-
weed all day? Isn't that what it is? Like he's like starts sipping lean. Isn't that same movie?
No. Friends with Benefits is when Justin Timberlake is like he got like recruited by Mila Kunis to New York to work for a job, and then is that the one you're talking about?
I think so. I think the dad starts smoking weed. Oh, give me one moment. Keep on rambling on.
I got you. Okay, so yeah, Friends with Benefits. I thought was when Justin Timberlake and Mila Kunis recruited him to go work and be go work in New York City, take over their company there, and then they ended up becoming friends, hooking up, and they definitely. Why I brought up areolas is because they definitely don't show areolas when Mila Kunis and Justin Timberlake are doing their thing, but in that Anyone But You movie that I was seeing, it was a surprise when it just came on the screen, and I didn't know if it was because I was watching it off of bootleg allegedly, or if they had it in the movie theater. So that's kind of what I was rolling with. But we'll see if Eric jumps back on here. We probably got a caller, which is pretty cool. We don't put that number out there often, but if it's our cousin Luis, he should be calling in and probably providing us with some good insight. We'll just have to get him hooked up.
Oh yeah, he's on there. He's on there, bro.
Oh, he's here. Is that
What's up, brother?
Yo, we tricked you that we said we wanted to talk rom-coms with you, but we really wanted to talk. Let's go wrestling. Are we going wrestling again?
I am 100% down for wrestling.
He's
dude.
down for both, honestly. Well, okay, did you have to watch any rom-coms during during this Valentine's season that just passed?
Not at all, brother. I'm the luckiest person, man. My
Oh.
wife is not. She is not the. I think I'm the soft one, dude.
Oh, okay. So what's your favorite rom-com that you're putting on? I will say before you answer, Just Friends might be one of my favorite rom-com / Christmas movie. Ryan Reynolds' Just Friends when he's fat.
Don't get me started on Christmas movies, dude. I still got a bone to pick with you guys about Die Hard.
Oh no!
caller? We picked the wrong one. Get the next one. Get the next call.
It's a Hey, Andrew, I do have to say, brother, you're definitely stepping up. I got your text earlier. It's game time. You're bringing it today, man. I'm proud of you. This is all it took.
A little intimidated by getting resumes sent at me.
Oh, you know what? Do we post the screenshots of the resume on our Instagram after the
I
show?
hope we don't want to give away his info, you know.
Oh yeah, we're gonna give it away. We're not blurring anything out.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Especially the
We don't gotta do it for
hard knocks of San Bernardino, man.
Let's go. Hey, how's your day going so far, man? What are you up to right now?
Yeah. Let's
Doing
give this
great,
guy a proper
brother.
introduction, Eric. Real quick. I don't know if you could cue it up fast
Oh yeah,
enough,
you know
but-
what? You know what, guys? Don't talk. Shut up, everybody. Even the listeners, you guys gotta keep it down over there in the car, wherever you guys are tuning in, because we gotta give them the proper introduction, which will go something like this.
A little help from my friends. I get by with a little help from my friends. I get by with a little help
I'm
from
awake.
my friends. I get by with a little help from my friends. Now
Ain't that right? Hey, Luis Gaetan. Bah, 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 bah. We have our guest, Luis Gaetan. Hey, how's it going, man?
Doing great, brother. Great, man.
What are you doing right now? Did you have a hard work? Did you have a hard day at work earlier, or what?
Did not, man. No. I've been off of work, man. Yeah, so it's kind of a long story, but yeah, definitely not interesting at all. But yeah, just been chilling, man.
Do you see how that?
Listening.
Do you see how that sidestep was perfect, Andrew? It was funny too. You gotta do that more.
You know what? I can't. Now it's gonna turn into a roasting session. This is gonna flip on me.
It's like his left foot is staying on pivot mode, bro. Let's go.
But for
I
all the
just don't-
listeners out there, this is our cousin, our older cousin Luis. Definitely appreciate having him on here. And this guy's been trying to get on the show for I don't know how long, Eric. How long has he been? It's been a while.
It's been a
September?
while. I would say
September?
a week. I would say 1 week.
Since Sunday.
Since Sunday. Yeah.
Oh,
So I
we're
mean, I
gonna
can't
sell it
count. I
a
can't count that
lot.
high.
He's been bugging us.
Oh. Oh man. Well, yeah. So we're talking rom-coms. You are the softer one throwing rom-coms on. What are you throwing on? If you're like, babe, can it be my movie night? I'm feeling a little vulnerable. I want to cuddle up and feel comfortable with what?
Not at all, dude. I'm telling you, man. Dude, my wife's idea of like the softest she. You ever watch Big Bang Theory?
Bazinga.
You know that they're there. That's her, dude. In a nutshell. You know what I'm saying?
That's the
So-
show that came. That's like the Young Sheldon after show, right? The sequel to Young Sheldon.
The sequel? Oh yeah. Here we go, dude. You're not that much younger, brother.
Exactly.
Trying to age me here, dude. I'm like, damn. Yeah. No, but
All right. So Luis, you
but
got,
no,
you got
honestly,
no rom-coms?
I'm trying to think. Not really, dude. I mean, we never really, like she'd watch stuff with my kids and stuff. Like the Me Before You. I know that was a big one. I had to go buy the Blu-ray.
Before
guys know
You? Is that what it was
Blu-rays
called?
were?
Oh.
I think it was called Me Before You.
Oh,
with the
okay.
chick from Game of Thrones. Yeah, that was a good one.
Do you guys remember what Blu-rays are? That's funny. Man, do you guys know what decided what was going to be the more successful between Blu-rays and HD DVDs?
Oh, I don't know. I think Blu-rays took it, right? Because I know PS.
Oh, it did. Yeah.
PlayStation.
Yeah, so it wasn't even just the gaming things. Andrew, do you know what solidified the successful next generation DVD viewing?
Is it PlayStation 3?
No, PlayStation 3 or 4. I forgot what started playing Blu-ray. But you can remember Xbox had the HD DVD. Xbox 360, I believe, had the HD DVD. So it wasn't those. It's actually, and it's something that's always been the same thing with the VHS versus the
Beta.
Beta, yeah, the Betamax. Porn industry, the adult film industry, is what solidified for these past, like the next generation of video watching, is whatever they went with. Same thing with the VHS. They decided to go with VHS tapes, and so when they decided to go with Blu-rays, that's what decided that HD DVDs are going to be obsolete.
Wow.
Dang.
Yeah. Crazy that I know that. It's almost like I brought up Asa Akira in the first 15 minutes of the show.
I was biting my tongue. I wanted to ask, man, it sounds like you did your research. I didn't know how to
Yeah.
ask,
Well, I mean,
play it
dude.
seriously.
Yeah, I was like,
didn't
do I buy a PlayStation 4 or do I buy an Xbox 360? Well, let me wait it out and see who Asa Akira goes with. Is Riley Reid following suit? Then I'm there, bro. Come on,
It's
man.
kind of like the Angels and Dodgers, right? Wherever Otani signs, that's where you become a fan. Kind of like
There
that,
we
right?
go.
You know it. You know that'll never affect
The
me,
HD
man. Yeah.
HD DVDs are the Angels and the Blu-ray players are the Dodgers. Damn Dodger Blue.
No. Like I told you guys
Bunch
this
of
weekend,
smut
man. I
films.
know I told Andrew this, but you were raised in it, brother. I give you mad props because you guys have always been Angel fans. You know what I mean? I know your grandpa might feel, they've diehard Angel fans, so I got to give credit where credit is due, man. You guys have never jumped ship.
This guy celebrated one more World Series than me, and he's 10 years old, 15 years older. Is that what it
Oh,
is?
get him.
No,
Is that what it is?
if you're gonna
know
see,
what?
let's call a spade, dude. I'm a true Dodger fan, and as true Dodger fans, I don't even consider that a World Series, dude. That was a tournament
20.
win. So there's an asterisk on there, right? Everyone talks about the 2020 season.
I know I do.
Yeah,
I know
it's an
I
asterisk.
always do. I bring
It's
it
all
up.
good.
Okay, can we agree on this then? Are we both Laker fans?
Yeah. You got to root for the Lakers.
Okay.
I'm also a
So-
Lakers fan.
Oh,
That's Steel George, though, dude. That's Steel George is the hardest
we're
Laker
talking
fan,
sports.
man.
Oh, and you were back tuned into Palm Trees in Progress Sports Talk. Let's go. I was watching soccer the other day. Andrew, you might appreciate this. You know how they take those flops and stuff like that all super hard in soccer. It's insane. I made a joke you might appreciate. Let me try to regurgitate this. Let me fix my invisible tie. I was like, I haven't seen flops this hard since Derek Fisher was on the Lakers. Oh, what's up, dude?
That's a good one.
See?
That's a good one.
I get it, dude.
He sold so many good fouls that what, I appreciate that one, Eric.
I remember those series, bro. I was there. I was smoking weed during those ones.
Grandma was always watching the Lakers play. That's so cool.
Okay, so I guess should we hit some news articles since
Yeah, let's get into some news article. I don't want to talk to Luis about his parade and my parade and how we both went to one parade.
You know what's funny, dude? Real quick before I let you guys go.
No. Whoa. Are you not sticking around? Are you not sticking around for the news?
Oh, I'm down, dude.
Yes.
But I didn't want to overstep. But I do have to share this with you. So when the Angels won their World Series, it was just my oldest at the time, and we had Disneyland passes, right? So it's like, we'll go down. So we go down to Disneyland, and we get off the tram, and it's a sea of red, dude, and just Angel fans everywhere, right? And we just looked at each other, got back on that tram, and went straight back to, we came all the way home, dude.
Let's go.
We're like,
oh
nope.
my goodness. I have another good story about that.
Out of Anaheim.
Yeah, I have another good story about that World Series win. Andrew, did you have school that day during the parade?
I did.
Yeah, so did I. your pops pulled me out of class, and they're like, oh,
Me too.
yeah, dude.
We all got pulled out that day by
We
him.
all got pulled out of class to celebrate a real national holiday. Angels catching that win. How many Thundersticks did you have?
Oh,
least
dude,
two.
I still have them. Oh,
Yes.
Wait a second. Check this out.
Oh, he's whipping it out. Hey, for the listeners, you guys are missing out. Andrew's whipping out some Thundersticks. Let's
There
go.
we go.
Wow, that's sick, dude. Go
I pulled
Angels.
that out quick. It was
Yeah.
hanging up just right here. I've been cleaning this room. This is the new office, but yeah.
Love
Got my
that.
Thunder Stick. I found all of them from the World Series, dude. I found my shirt, my hat. Oh man.
So
2002
sleep
was
with
a
his
good
rally
time.
monkey.
Well, the rally month. Oh, wow.
Don't make me go in the closet.
Dun, 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 dun,
2
dun,
seconds.
dun. Ooh, wah. Oh my gosh, dude. I don't know if I like Disturbed more before they started using them for the Rally Monkey stuff or after. I think after. But let's go ahead and hit some. Oh.
So what's the scenario? Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the
Scenario. Hey, Luis, you might not know this, but every time we use that little snippet from A Tribe Called Quest, we get banned in Russia for our videos on YouTube.
Really? Why is that?
I have no idea. We've played other hip hop songs and haven't used that for a segment introduction. But they have a problem with Q-Tip or Busta Rhymes. Last time I asked someone here, they said it was probably because of Busta Bust. Who knows what he did? Flip mode. I don't know. But
now the people aren't going to be able to hear us from Russia.
yeah. But what do you usually say about them? It's okay, Andrew. We don't have to get into it right now.
It's a presidential. It's an election year.
Oh yes. Hey, did you guys see on social media? This has been going pretty viral. The Willy Wonka, the little Willy Wonka thing out in I think it's another country, but they have a Willy Wonka.
Contest?
No, not a contest. It was like in a warehouse where let me try to find it. I have it loaded up on the screen right now. Let's see. Where is it? Oh, did I have it on here? Okay, so police called to an immersive Willy Wonka experience after families showed up to an empty warehouse. And Andrew, I shared this screen with you. I don't know if you could see anything right now, but I have a little bit of screenshots. I've read this on some social media platform, and then all week I've been seeing more and more footage pop up about it. And so I guess these patrons paid about $45 for an entrance. And Luis, you got to feel like when you're paying $45 for a ticket, especially when you got a family, you're hoping it's some banger events. Am I right?
Wait, we're talking about Willy who?
Willy Wonka.
Who cares, dude? First of all, there's only one mother effing Willy Wonka, brother. And it's not this remake. I'm going to tell you that right now. Don't get me started on this stuff, dude.
Dude, have you seen the remake? Oh, you know what's crazy? You take a hard...
Moms and Willy Wonka.
He takes a hard stance on Johnny Depp. It's not even the...
No. Gene Wilder,
We
dude.
know how he sided on that court case. He knew where he was going.
Yeah. You know, I like...
I'm old, dude. Come on. Dude, no. I haven't watched the new Karate Kid. I didn't watch the new Ghostbusters.
What a hill to die on.
Yeah,
Say you're a boomer. Just say you're a boomer.
You're gonna hate me. I've never watched the original Ghostbusters or any of them.
I'm going to have to call my cousin, dude.
Oh no, I know Marshmallow Dude, right? I get it. I think I get it.
Kind of looks like the Goodyear guy, right?
The Michelin guy?
The Michelin guy.
Yeah, you're right.
So you haven't seen any of the new Ghostbusters because they're like not. We're not even talking about like I know you hate women, but we're not even talking.
I'm raising two powerful women, brother. So I just I don't know, man. I'm just a purist, dude. I can't, again, the next Karate Kid, nope.
Wait, are we talking about Will Smith's child?
No.
You're talking about Cobra Kai?
I'm talking about, yes, the original with Ralph Macchio, dude. Come on.
You don't like Cobra Kai?
No, I'll watch that.
Oh, that's
I'm
good.
saying
I was like, yeah.
Next Karate Kid, dude. Yeah, with Will Smith, I can't do that.
Oh, yeah, no way. No way.
Nah.
Yeah, Jackie Chan is not Pat F. and Marie, am I right?
No.
Yeah, he will never be, and he can't. Oh my goodness. It's such a hard stance on that. I get it. You know,
No.
the Cobra Kai Netflix series made me want to drink a lot of little Coors Banquets, the little grenades that they have. I don't know if you guys seen it. He's just chugging Coors Banquets the whole time. Like, those grenades look pretty good right now. Like, I've never really craved a Coors Banquet, but I don't know. He's kicking butt.
Banquet tastes better than Coors Light.
Yeah.
That's my thing.
Oh, dude. Hot take, not hot take. Solid take.
You ask? I don't know. Yeah, I like the Banquet. Banquet's good. I'd pound it like a grenade.
Nice. So back to this, the Willy Wonka, who cares? So police responded to a, quote, immersive, unquote, Willy Wonka experience when families arrived to an empty warehouse. The event reportedly demanded $45 for an entry fee, promoted with a AI-generated art, and promised a voyage brimming with marvelous creations and delightful surprises at every corner. Kids were all dressed up and crying, waiting for what they thought was going to be a magical experience. And yeah, man, these photos just keep emerging. Multiple photos kept emerging all week, and I was like, honestly, it's on the parents.
Team flops his hearts.
Wow.
What
Well,
was it?
I just jamied this, dude, because I know Andrew's not pulling his weight. And,
You know what, dude? I can do both.
surprisingly enough, dude, I don't have any social media. I've never had it, ever.
Oh, wow. Well,
Never, ever. So Google is my, yeah, dude. But they're saying it looked like a meth lab.
Yeah, there was one that looks like a meth lab. There's this one lady. Andrew, do you see the photo I have loaded up right now?
Yeah.
Okay,
That's crazy.
I don't know if you've ever been to like a under like a cannabis sesh, like one of those like weed sessions where you get like weed really cheap, and I don't know if everything's on the up and up, and they have a lot of little vendors. It's kind of like an indoor swap meet, but with the weed vendors. That's what that looks like. The lady looks like she might have a bunch of wax and like maybe mushrooms underneath the table to sell, and then like glass bongs if you want to take a rip. Like that's what that looks like, but this is for children. She looks bummed out. Luis, you might be able to see the photo. It's the one Oompa Loompa behind the TV. Yeah. You already know.
That is so funny. That's crazy. Oh man, this is a warehouse.
Wow.
Okay, before I go anywhere, I always look up the address, where it's at, where it's located.
Yeah, that's on them. That's on them. I'm not taking. And also, if I'm seeing the line with my daughter, and no firearms, I'm not going in there. Okay, I'm not going in line. I'm not. No. And that the photo I have loaded up right now looks a lot like the scene with the Liam Neeson. Where he's like, "Where's my daughter?" Where there's just a bunch of people.
Yes, flipping through all the curtains. Like, where
Yeah,
is
it's like a brothel. Yeah, that looks like a scene from Taken.
Hey, this
Yeah,
could be
no,
the next
and then,
Fire
you know, those guys-
documentary.
What was it?
I said this could be the next Fire documentary. We
Yeah.
gotta get on it, boys.
Yeah. Oh, dude. I did see a couple people say like, yeah, this is a Fire-esque. If only Ja Rule is involved. Murder.
Good job.
Oh man. We got about 2 minutes before we have to get out of here. You guys want to say anything before we got to get going?
No, just
Luis?
super proud of you guys, man. I definitely, like I said, I think watching you guys grow up, and Eric more than Andrew, but thank you guys again for coming out and celebrating my mom's birthday, man. She was ecstatic.
Oh man.
It was good to see
Of
everybody,
course.
and Anna, Kuko's wife, she did mention, she goes, it was the first time that we've all seen each other for some positive, you know what I mean, and it wasn't a funeral or. So even with that, man, it just kind of goes to show that definitely we got to make it happen more often, man, for sure.
Yeah, we got to make it happen more often for beautiful occasions like your mother's birthday. And man, shout out to you. What a great son, you and Robert, the way you guys, had that beautiful party and so much love in the household and in the where we were at. It was awesome and amazing to see. Honestly, I'm like, what? I feel like anyone would hope for having that much loved ones for them and their birthday parties. You know what I mean? That was legendary. You guys killed it. Yeah. And also, thanks for the food and the drinks. I definitely thought I was going to have to close out a bill. I guess I didn't. So thanks, Luis.
No problem, man. Yeah, it was definitely, and again, man, credit to, I think it's just a generational thing, man. Our family just, God, man, we have tons and tons and tons of good examples that, good foundation that's been laid out for a lot of us, man. So not a lot of people have that, as far as that generational, I guess, I don't know, just that positive vibe, just even in when we don't see each other for a long time, we pretty much just pick up where we left off, and that's always a good thing. So yeah, it's awesome, man.
Yes, definitely.
Real quick before we got to go, Luis, I appreciate you and your brother, man. Thank you guys again for Sunday and just for coming on as well. I know we got to leave real quick, but just want to say, I appreciate it, man. It was great getting together with everybody for a happy thought.
Yeah, thanks again. All right, guys, we'll catch you guys next week. Take it easy. Thanks for tuning in. Check us out on Palm Trees and Progress Presents and all social media platforms and streaming platforms. Bye, guys.
NBC News on KCAA Loma Linda, sponsored by Teamsters Local 1932, protecting the future of working families. Teamsters 1932.org.
The views and opinions expressed by individuals on the following program do not necessarily reflect those of the network, Guys Guy Radio, and its platforms.
It's Guys Guy Radio. Here's your host, Robert Manni.
Johann Ilgenfritz was given 12 months to live. That was 10 years ago. This is Robert Manni, host of Guys Guys TV, and this week my special guest